Well, good morning, beautiful souls. This is Stacia, the Stacia Journal. Welcome. And this is your reminder of every day that you are loved, you are smarter, you are stronger than you were yesterday. So anyway, we're going to do a little daily reminder for everybody, and that's going to change every day. And this first daily reminder is that you are stronger than you were yesterday and wiser than you once before. So always remember that you are stronger than you were yesterday and wiser than you were before. So anyway, now let's get into it. This is our second part of family trauma and what I healed from and what you can heal from too. So what I've learned with family trauma is that all families are different, and sometimes you may think like doing a whole kumbaya is really good for your family, because I'm that person. I used to really be family oriented, which I still am. My parents were divorced, and I always felt like I had to go to all families, and even though we had dysfunctionalness in our family, I still really loved being family oriented. And now that I get older, it's very hard to do. You think as a little girl or a little boy that, like when I get older, when I have a car, I'm going to see all my family and all my friends. And it really doesn't work out like that. Like, you really think at that age that you are going to be like that, like at 15 or 14 or whatever. And excuse me, you are not. I mean, you could be. I mean, if you really want to be that person, then heck yeah, more power fucking to you. But do not think that you will be like that, all right? Because it just doesn't always work out like that. Because sometimes family isn't receptive. Like I had an issue the other day. My uncle, he won't talk to anybody. He has drunk himself into a pickled brain, which that means where, like an Alzheimer's patient, like my grandpa had Alzheimer's, did not drink at all. My uncle, who was in his 40s, looks like he has Alzheimer's when he does not. He just drinks, and he's drunk himself into a brain where he looks like he has Alzheimer's, called a pickled brain. And so I love the heck out of all my family members, and I tried to go see my uncle the other day, and of course, he does not answer the door. Where does he live? An hour from me. So it's not as easy for me just to go pack up every day and go try to get my uncle to answer the door all the time, because it's not going to work like that. And a lot of the time, you can't force other people who you want them to be. And that's the moral of the story, is that sometimes family isn't always blood. And I'm not saying to not try with your family, because there are those people, well, that's your mother, well, that's your father, well, that's your cousin, whatever the case may be. And heck yeah, you're right, that is my family member. But if they're not willing to put in the work to better themselves, to be in a good relationship with you, then it's no point having a relationship with them. And it was really hard for me to understand that the other day, because I want to keep trying to have my uncle answer the door. And thank God his girlfriend answered the door. Thank God they live in a duplex to where I can just go bebop to the girlfriend, my aunt upstairs. But at the same time, I want to see my uncle as well. I don't want to just see my aunt, no, nothing against her, but I just would like to see the both of them. And I just want you all to realize that sometimes life doesn't work out like that. Just because you have a car and you have like a little bit of doja to go put in your car to get to Spokane or wherever city you're from. And you just can't do that all the time. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things where you just love your family. You love them from afar. If you put in the work that you know that you have and they're not being receptive to it, then I guess you just move on. You know what I'm saying? And what I learned from all of that is you just got to work on yourself. I know that sounds selfish, because I've been to anxiety treatment. I've been to drug rehabilitation. So I have really put in the work for myself to really be a different person and to show myself that I really want a relationship with people. So when you know that you've put in the work and you know that you can't give anymore, then that's the lesson that you take away, is that you just work on yourself. And it does not sound selfish, because you cannot be good for anybody if you are not good with yourself. And I know that from firsthand. I used to think that was so selfish of me because I am a mother. My daughter is in her early ages of like under 10, you know. So, and all those days, all those lives, or all those numbers of days that your daughter or son is, those days are crucial. So I do not want my kid to be exposed to the things I was. Or you just always be better. You don't bash your parents, you just learn to be better from what you had. And that's what a parent would want you to do. That's what I want my daughter to be like too. I want her to take away all the good things that I've taught her and leave all the bad things I've taught her. You know what I mean? So that's what you just go on, you just learn. And sorry for all the words, but I just want people to feel not alone, and that they're not alone in their family trauma or their family journey of getting all their family together, you know. And it's for those people too who don't have any family, who are like, God, I really wish I could be. Sometimes you don't wish that, because then you have all the drama, you have all of the just the hoorah around where people aren't really gonna be receptive, and that's your own family. So it's like, how do you navigate that? So this is gonna be our sign off, and this is the sign off of the day, which it will be every day. This is my ending. And if it's messy, if it's bad, just know you get up and you live another day. I'll make that sound better so I don't butcher it. This is just the daily sign off of you matter. Even if it's messy, even if it was a bad day, you just get up and you go again. And you just keep trying every day, because you are worth it. And this is the Stacia Journal, and I'm signing off. Have a great day. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.